highly requested by you guys is SML Total Drama Survivor. Here we have it, 7 people on each team, the kids versus the adults. I know Jeffy is technically an adult, but whatever, just ignore that. He's with the homies. Comment down one person from each team you would like to see win. If this does well enough, I'll go ahead and do a part 2. Maybe introduce a few new characters. Let me know who you'd like to see in here. All the challenges are custom made for this season. Challenge 1, Pooby Says. Basically Simon Says, but it's Pooby, and sometimes they'll have to do dangerous stuff. The rules of basic Simon Says, along with if you can't do what he says, you are also eliminated. First team to have everyone eliminated must go to the campfire ceremony to vote someone out. So just to make things kind of even, let me do a first 4 eliminated from each team. Junior and Jeffy probably don't listen well. Rose is fumbling, probably along with Jackie. We've seen Bully kind of fail games similar to this, and Joseph, this just seems like something you would die in. Mr. Goodman, Marvin, you know what? Both of y'all also out. So the top 3 from each team, I feel like Brooklyn Guy's wife, Karen, is for sure getting helped by him, and then she loses. Damn, his team was in the top 6, his whole family was. Cody is out, followed by him and Penelope. It is Chef PP versus Patrick. Patrick, congratulations, your team wins. Sorry for the adults, you guys got to go to campfire ceremony, and someone is going to be voted out. So I feel like Mr. Goodman is immediately gonna try and team up with Chef PP because he already has the money. He's here in the game to do devious stuff and play games. Jackie Chu promised with the alliance, the numbers, he goes over with them, which kind of leaves these 4. But I'm willing to say right before tribal council or voting, they talk to Karen, give her some lies, tell her what to vote, and they're like, you know what, if Brooklyn Guy tells you to vote this person, he's actually hinting to vote this person. She's like, oh, okay, like a secret, bet. Sorry, Mario, Mr. Goodman kind of wanted to hurt you, so they targeted Rose, RIP, 14th place. Marvin extremely shocked. Jeffy kind of mad. They'll remember this. Alright, this is the drama fortress. Basically, you have to get through a castle maze, but there's a lot of dangerous stuff, a whole bunch of different ways to go. Your team probably would be best splitting up and then regrouping. First team to make their way out of it wins. They got less people. I feel like this team would be super chaotic though, and since they have less people, I'm gonna go ahead and say they probably do win this. Now sending the kids to tribal council, and 1 vote Junior, 1 vote Jeffy, and 5 votes Bully, RIP, that's you, 13th place. 2 episodes of lore for you is actually pretty good. Alright, so that episode with the Gordon Ramsay puppet? This is that, but the Chef Hellish Kitchen. Bowser and the Chef Gordon puppet are going to be rating dishes from each team. There will be 3 teams of 2 on each team. They will rank your food 1 to 5. Best total score at the end wins. Teams are randomized, and they are Brooklyn Guy and Marvin, Chef PP, and Mr. Goodman, and then Jackie and Karen. Alright, for the blue team, it is Patrick and Penelope, Junior and Joseph, and Cody and Jeffy. Patrick and Penelope come up with crazy cheese sticks and milkshakes using crazy straws. Out of 1 through 5, it gets a solid 4. Pretty good. Cheese sticks could have been cooked a little bit longer, but it wasn't that bad. Still melty. Junior and Joseph come up with hamburgers, but they're a little overcooked. Only salt for seasoning. No ingredients, no vegetables, no sauces, nothing. I'ma have to give it a solid 2. Jeffy and Cody, fried chicken using crust as Cheerios. It tastes alright, I guess, meh. Karen and Jackie, they cook lasagna, but as they try the lasagna, they're like, this lasagna kind of stinks. And it don't taste good. That's a solid 1. Brooklyn Guy and Marvin decide to make something. And Brooklyn Guy, he already has a lot of jobs. I'm pretty sure a couple of them are culinary. Plus, he knows food. His wife on many occasions has asked him to make her food, which means it must be good. Edible. They make crab ragoon, blooming onion, and then they tried to mimic the Red Lobster cheese biscuit. And I won't lie, I'm a sucker for everything they made. That was the first 5 of the night. Congratulations, you two. Goodman, PP. It all comes down to this. They have made ravioli. They both fought to decide what was trying to be right for ravioli, but Goodman ultimately took over as the team convinced Chef PB to get out the way. It earned a solid 4, which means congratulations, Red Team. You are safe, sending the kids back to campfire. And I won't lie, I feel like everyone but Jeffy is kind of on board to try to vote out Patrick. Jeffy, however, does try to talk to Penelope and Joseph to flip, especially trying to convince Penelope that these 3 are going to be a team after he's gone. So it ends up being a tie between Patrick and Junior, in which Patrick solos Junior, winning the tide battle. Junior, I'm sorry, just like that, you are out of this game. This next challenge is Brooklyn Guy's job marathon, and he's like, hey, this one is named after me. Compete in mini games based off of Brooklyn Guy's countless jobs, you know, ambulance, driving, pizza delivery, police chases, footlong bangers, all of it. And the first person to get through all of them wins for their entire team. But it is a lot. And I won't lie, we see everyone trying to compete. We see some of them fumbling, some of them trying. But I think the editing will focus on the top 2 from each team. Those being obviously Brooklyn Guy and Jackie, followed by Penelope and Cody. However, I feel like a lot of this might be brain-based. And so though they are trying to do very well and very good, the physical parts is really gonna stump them. And I feel like they're gonna take notice that Patrick and Jeffy are completely off their game, doing terrible, especially at the parts you need to be smart on. Jackie is the first one through, beating Brooklyn Guy at his own job. You big Brooklyn baby. Once again winning. Blue team having a terrible run of luck. And Jeffy, Patrick, I know you guys want to, but I feel like Cody begs Penelope not to betray. She listens. Patrick, you're out of here. You tried to make moves in this game, but ultimately it's numbers. And the only way you probably could have won is either a different cast, different teams, or the easiest option that you could have tried to do is make merch. This is Mr. Goodman's tax trouble. Basically, teams must sort through piles of money to try and find hidden tax documents Mr. Goodman is avoiding to turn in. The first team to find 3 undocumented audited tax documents wins for their team. Now, Mr. Goodman, I feel like he's searching frantically, but this might cause a little bit of a ruckus. Jackie and Karen probably aren't going to be much help searching. You know what? I think the blue team finally breaks their bad luck, finally wins. Penelope and Cody probably hella caring, and I think after so many days, you know, this is like 3 days apart, so it's been like 12 days already with Karen. Brooklyn Guy has probably had enough of it. He kinda had a plan to get his entire family to merge and take over the team, but he can't deal with it. He kind of planned for this to be like a vacation along with him trying to get money, but it's turned into a nightmare. He gets Marvin and probably everyone on board. Goodbye. Rose's space adventure. You have to build a makeshift spaceship and navigate it through a space obstacle course. Obviously, this is fake space, and this is everyone for themselves. This is a purge round. Your goal is to find the star. They're scattered everywhere, some close, some very far. There are traps to try and fumble you. The last person to not get one is eliminated from this game. Goodbye, 9th place. Obviously, Brooklyn Guy is like some kind of space cadet or an astronaut. He's safe. I feel like Cody and Jackie would probably get this, along with Penelope. Brooklyn might even help her cheat. You know what? I think Joseph and Chef might pass, and Marvin is about to get eliminated. Jeffy, seeing this, quickly pushes Goodman out of the way. Marvin makes it. It is a race between Jeffy and Mr. Goodman, and they both make it at the same time. It is a tie. So you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and eliminate both of you, RB. Which means congratulations to the merge, the final 7. Alright, this This one is called the Jeffy Dash. Jeffy is angry, he just got out, so he has, like green bean traps to try and stop people. Things he made come alive because he drew them. His mom might even be on the field trying to, like mess with people. And Patrick is also back to help him cause chaos. First person get through the Jeffy Dash wins immunity. And since Jeffy was very biased, congratulations, Marvin! You have won immunity. It's a huge oversight that I probably should have saw coming. And I feel like there's a lot of scheming going on, but I feel like at the end of the day, the kids, along with probably her dad, like Penelope's dad, they scheme and they get out Jackie. R.I.P. He was a front runner to win. I was hoping for him a little bit, but this is his fate. The top 3 adults versus the top 3 youngsters. Bowser's video game rage. Play a rigged video game designed by Bowser and survive increasingly unfair levels. So basically, that one game where no matter what you do, you're gonna probably get killed. It's like a mobile game. It's a whole bunch of BS. It kind of looks like Mario. It's basically that, but Bowser edition. And this is a little bit rigged because the adults barely play video games, so they're technically already out. These 3 I can see all in a different way winning, but ultimately, Penelope, congratulations, you have won immunity guaranteed in the final 5. However, due to her winning, I feel like that inadvertently puts a target on Brooklyn Guy's back. Everyone realizes after this they're gonna basically be half of what's left, and I kind of feel like Penelope's a little bit down to vote her dad anyway, especially if she finds out that he voted Karen out. R.I.P. The Nerf War Showdown. A park-wide Nerf gun battle with various objects, blocking, or that way you can shoot over it. Everyone has 3 balloons. First person to have all their balloons still intact, basically the last person to have a balloon left, wins immunity. And I won't lie, that's gotta be Chef Pee Pee. He for sure got that blicky. Now, this is when they vote Mario out, but it turns out Jeffy had an idol, but he got eliminated at Purge, so he gave it to Mario. Mario uses it now. Mario voted Joseph, and Chef Pee Pee voted Cody. They have to do a tiebreaker, best friends fighting, and I'm sorry, Cody, you have been eliminated. R.I.P. The next challenge is Cody's Wand Duel, a magic-themed duel where players use wands to complete spells and battle each other. However, some of the wands have different abilities. Some of them may be self-destructive. You know how it goes. Joseph getting the win, and it is a tied vote between Marvin and Penelope, in which Marvin somehow pulls out the dub, probably due to a technicality. The final challenge is a little bit of a race of all the challenges combined. Every challenge has a person who is eliminated as the checkpoint to greet them all the way there. Marvin, unfortunately, you couldn't finish the last half of the race. Eliminated, which means let me know in the comments who your winner is and who your alt winner is. Technically, both of them are winners. Personally, to me, Chef Pee Pee is the canon winner, but that's just my opinion. Let me know in the comment your opinion. Thank you guys very much for watching this. If you leave a like, maybe if this does well enough, I'll do a part 2. Here in a moment, I'll show you a couple characters that may come to the game, and I dare every single one of you to have a good day.